cracking with you people?
We are back.
Nancy and X here, and we just got done watching Lightyear 2, and you were right.
Yeah.
You called it was going to be a time travel plot. I thought it was going to be an alternate dimension plot.
The only reason why I said it was because because Zurg is not from his planet, so I'm thinking, okay, it has to involve something with time travel.
Yeah.
So that's why I assumed that. I was like, oh, okay, but it's come to find out he's been gone. So he traveled to a new planet, and it was supposed to be only 4 minutes he was supposed to travel to that planet. Come to find out, he has been gone for like what 60 years, like.
Well, actually, no. He didn't travel to a new planet.
Yeah.
And so, first of all,
yeah,
strong Star Wars vibes.
Oh,
this
no.
entire
Oh,
trailer.
Geez.
From the land that looks like something out of the Clone Wars to Buzz's ship,
Yeah.
and then landing in what looks like Dagobah Forest from Episode 5.
Yep.
It's like Disney. I get it. You have Star Wars. Calm it down.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lightyear though, and honestly, I think it's interesting because they're playing off the fact that his last name is Lightyear.
Yeah, correct.
Because a light year, for those of you who don't know, one light year is actually the measure of time for how long it takes light to travel in 1 year. And if you know anything about law of physics and Einstein, the faster you travel towards the speed of light,
okay,
the slower time moves for you.
Good God.
And the thing that they were testing, you said living on another planet, what they were testing was hyperspace travel.
Okay, yeah.
And hyperspace travel, even in Star Wars, time still passes by, but because Star Wars is this weird kind of time thing,
yeah,
time passes, but it passes the same on every planet. So it's not like they're traveling to one planet and traveling back in time to another one. Another really good example of this is, if you've seen the anime Strain, they're fighting a war between these aliens, and they have to travel through light speed, but every time they travel through light speed, the people who fight the aliens in like these mech suits, they stay their age,
gotcha,
but everyone around them ages rapidly.
Oh.
One instance of this is that one of the main characters' friends, he is the older of 2 siblings, and he's like 18. They've traveled back and forth in time back and forth through light speed so many times to fight these aliens,
yeah,
that his younger brother is now in like his 50s.
Whoa!
But he still calls him older brother.
Wow.
Yeah, so when they travel through, so that's basically, they're basically taking...
That's crazy.
And that's how physics is, I believe, how it works in real life. Is why only gravity and light can bend time and space. I'm not going into it now because I'm not a scientist.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm just going off of what I know.
You sound like it. That's all I gotta say.
I'm very good at bullshit. But I'm going off of stuff that I've learned from my interest, being a sci-fi nerd, watching anime, Star Wars, Star Trek, because they do touch upon these concepts, even if it isn't a a very minuscule notion just to get their plots to work.
Gotcha.
There is some realism in this. But yeah, so Buzz is said to have basically flown through hyperspace for only 4 minutes.
Yeah.
It wasn't going to go anywhere until I just see if it worked.
Yeah.
4 minutes, he gets out of his 4 minutes are up, but it's been 65 years.
Yes.
The crew that he worked with is either long dead or old. And you find out that one of the people that they like Mission Control.
Yes.
Her name is Hawthorne.
Yeah.
And he thought when he saw Hawthorne that he saw after he got back, he thought it was her, but no, it's her granddaughter.
Yeah.
As played by Keke Palmer.
Yeah.
So right off the bat, very interesting premise. So this already tells me that this is going to be very, very, very different from the Buzz Lightyear that I grew up with. Which honestly, I'm actually all for.
Yeah.
So far, the humor's been on point.
No,
it was like the trailer. They haven't given away too much of the plot.
No, they actually haven't.
We've seen the design for Zurg, which I think they should have held off on, but I get why they did it because they want to go ahead and get kids wanting to buy the toy.
Yeah, but I still feel like that's a problem though. When you just focus on trying to create this character just for like the toys and everything for the kids, it's gonna ruin it. Well, not entirely, but just in some areas.
What I think would have been more interesting is to start Zurg off looking like he did as a classic design, and then allude to maybe like a giant boom leg down, and then we have this idea because they did it inside the first trailer. Even though we did see the full thing later in the trailer, but we did in the first trailer where you saw like the foot of this battle suit come down. It's like, oh wow, what the hell is that? You see a little bit of purple. It's like, wait, is that Zurg?
Yeah.
And then you get your classic fans hooked, your old school fans hooked, and then you have their kids, or potentially their nieces, nephews, cousins, whatever it is, they get them hooked, and then you get them all to the theater, and then you make money like that too.
Yeah.
But so far, I'm liking what I'm seeing from the Lightyear movie.
The official trailer 2, I actually like better than the first one.
The first one's very much a taste of, not taste, but it's saying, hey, we're doing a Lightyear movie in full CG with Pixar's new technology, and Pixar, kill it.
You guys are, for real.
And the thing that I like about the trailer too is that we open up with Buzz Lightyear doing his mission log. If you remember the classic series, I know in the movie he did it like almost every 15, 20 minutes he would always do it. In Toy Story he would do it a couple of times.
Oh my god, yeah.
And I think in the show, I think he did it every episode. This one, and every time everybody goes, you don't know what this is, right?
Yeah.
Like you know what this is, right? And even inside the trailer, he's like, Hoffman's like, you don't know what this is, that, right?
Yeah, I know, but narration
helps me focus. And I like how they carry that over. So it basically tells me that people who grew up with Buzz Lightyear
is gonna love this.
Not only love this, but they also worked on this.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So they know Buzz Lightyear, they know how it feels, and I think this is their chance to really make it big. Remember, Buzz Lightyear was never serious.
No.
The most serious he ever got was in Toy Story, and that was like in the first movie.
Yeah.
Afterwards, they lean into him being a complete goofball.
Oh yeah.
Like, even like inside his own like dedicated movie, and in the game and inside the TV show, sure he's supposed to be the straight man of the group, but he's a complete dork.
Yeah.
And they're playing into that, and I'm glad that they're doing that. 'Cause like, yeah, they have like the serious like tone, going on inside the trailer. But it's like, yeah, this is only for the action because we know he's a dork. Don't worry about it going too gritty.
Yeah, no, we get it. We get it.
Yeah, so it's shaping up to look like a good movie. Hopefully, it is a good movie. I might have to get out and see this movie at some point. If not, I'm definitely watching it on Disney+.
I probably may go see it tomorrow. We'll see.
Yeah. Otherwise, I will definitely be catching on Disney+.
Yeah.
But yeah, at any rate, that was Lightyear 2.
Yeah.
We'll catch you next week for our next trailer.
Yeah.
And we'll
see you
then.